A trash bag and $250 form state to me on my 18th birthday. They thought I was leaving with nothing. I was actually walking toward a fortune. Good luck, the caseworker said, blocking the view of my crying sister through the security glass. She thought I was a statistic destined for homelessness. I didn't beg. I didn't cry. I bought a one-way bus ticket to Lot 7B. My grandfather, a man I hadn't seen in a decade, left me a rusted Quonset hut on 2.5 acres of scrubland. The catch, I had to pay the back taxes in person. Total cost, $48. The probate attorney sneered at me. Apex Development is offering $5,000 for the deed. Take it. The land is blight. I looked at the contract. Standard pressure tactic. No, I said. I'll keep the keys. I walked 5 miles to the property. It was a metal coffin in a clearing. No power. No water. I unlocked the heavy iron door. Night 1, the sweep. I didn't sleep. I explored. In the center of the concrete floor, under a pile of canvas tarps, I found a wooden crate sealed with wax. I pried it open. Contents. Mason jars packed with $20 bills. I counted it by candlelight. $22,000. Under the cash was a leather journal. One sentence was underlined in red. The foundation is the key. Month 1, the siege. Apex Development raised their offer to $25,000. They sent inspectors to find me for code violations. They threatened eminent domain. I ignored them. I used the cash to buy tools and non-perishable food. I focused on the foundation. I swept the dust off the back corner. I found a hairline seam in the concrete. I used a crowbar. A 4x4 section of the floor lifted on hidden hydraulics. It wasn't a root cellar. It was a utility access. I climbed down. I found the survey map in a lockbox. My grandfather didn't just own dirt. He owned the primary access point to the regional aquifer. Apex didn't want the land for condos. They wanted the water rights for a bottling plant. Month 3, the fortification. I didn't buy a sports car. I hired a specialized water rights attorney on a contingency fee. We filed an injunction against Apex for predatory acquisition practices. I used the remaining cash to frame out 2 bedrooms inside the hut. One for me, one for my sister. Tuesday, 10 a.m. The collision. 2 corporate lawyers in bespoke suits parked their G-Wagon in my mud. Final offer, the lead suit said, slamming a briefcase on my makeshift table. $250,000. Sign the deed, or we bury you in litigation. He smiled, thinking he was talking to a desperate teenager. I didn't touch the briefcase. I slid a single piece of paper across the table. I know about the aquifer, I said. And I know you can't drill without my surface access. The lawyer's smile vanished. I'm not selling, I stated. I'm leasing. I pointed to the terms. Clause 1, you pay a $15,000 monthly access fee. Clause 2, you install a commercial well for my private use. Clause 3, you run the power lines to the structure at your expense. This is extortion, the lawyer hissed. This is leverage, I corrected. Sign it, or I sell the rights to the city for a tax write-off. They signed. I took the contract to family court the next day. The judge reviewed the lease agreement, the bank statement, and the photos of the renovated home. He granted full guardianship. I picked up my sister an hour later. She walked into her new room and touched the wall like it was magic. Is this ours? She whispered. It is now, I said. They offered me quick cash to leave. I chose the slow money to stay.